2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing first play is Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Well, this defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Damn, I should have been slain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
You see? This nigga gets fell forward. God damn.
After a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I'm ready to.
Defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Get right, man.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Why is everybody in? Why the fuck is everybody
straight ahead, Etienne. And this will leave him a yard short.
Come on, cuz.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. And he will reach the 8-yard line.
That was my pick back, bro. I ain't
that is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Etienne up the middle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And really, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I should have fouled him because he was
Touchdown
fouled.
number 7 on the year.
Dang.
And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, they say
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Dang.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
Dang.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was driven.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Herbert off of play action. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Dancing to his left. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Dang.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It
has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll roll him out right. He finds his target, Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in.
Did you just jump
The
it?
may have come too early.
Wow, he was
After
right
the
there in
penalty,
the
a first
back
set
of
downs.
him.
It's 1st and 10.
Why didn't you just jump
Lawrence
that?
will throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And
That's
it's good for a gain of
so
6,
crazy.
and it'll be
Why
2nd
did you
down.
just jump that, bro?
They go play action with Lawrence.
Shit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So he'll be snapped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now Lawrence. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Why didn't you pick that?
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. It's Eckler again, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The Chargers are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fuller run show Fatukasi. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On third down, here's Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And
on Herbert, his third interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This nigga.
For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
That shit was crazy.
On first down, it's Herbert. Caught by Allen. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and goes because of 21-14 game. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he powers his way up past the 30. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. ETN. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator of the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker, making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He's got Allen. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's crazy.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. So the false start will back them up 5.
I take that.
Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lane.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And
Get the fuck out of
these
here,
guys will
bro.
get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there. So no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's got some space here. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. An even 100 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Oh, my goodness.
All of a sudden, they've got a first down in the red zone. That is caught inside the 5.
Oh, my goodness.
Dan Arnold, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
That
so we will
was
start
crazy,
at the
bro.
25. The Charger
They
drive
really
about to
looked
get
at this
going.
nigga run up the
Last
fucking
time
middle.
out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Herbert's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 25 on second down. Herbert, they'll find Everett there, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And we're pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started. He's not quite into the prime of his career. So likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as his career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number, and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen. Touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
Oh, my God, man.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
That's
from his
crazy.
end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Line of scrimmage to 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. A handoff for Etienne.
Oh,
this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive.
This nigga ran the ball the whole fucking game.
In order for them to try and snatch victory.
This nigga ran the ball the whole fucking game, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Niggas don't take that risk, nigga. I barely fucking threw the ball. Y'all barely run the ball.
At the 45-yard line.
You about to run this bitch again. I know it.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On play action, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Get his ass.
He'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
That nigga just missed.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. That kick, by the way, Charles, is a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Oh, my goodness.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Draw play. It's Eckler. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
We need this.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Oh, my fucking God, that was a close one, bro.
Heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Oh, my goodness, that was a fucking close game, bro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down.
Everybody play fucking back. I don't know why I kicked that bitch DB. I thought I had like a little more time than that. A little less time than that.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
oh my goodness, I thought he caught that, bro. Oh my goodness, I thought he caught that,
bro. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it.
Oh my goodness,
he goes out and gets the
bro.
job done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Damn. Damn, that bitch scared me, bro. Ooh, that was a good game, bro. That was a good game, cuz. That was a good game right there. Oh my goodness. I thought he caught that bitch at the end, bro. I ain't even cap. Oh my goodness. Boy. Coach, you got that dub, man. I think I'm about to play the Texans. Oh my fucking God, bro. This nigga ran the ball the whole fucking game, bro. Oh my GG. How much fucking Herbert had 229, bro. So close to 300. I threw 3 interceptions, bro, and this nigga had a fumble. Oh my goodness. Oh cap, bro. Niggas run the ball a lot, my goodness. Like, look at that. 120, bro. And this nigga ran the fucking ball so much, bro. Nigga only had 90, bro. My man only had 97 yards, 96 yards. Like, bro, I risked that pigskin in the air. I don't understand, bro. What's the point of passing? What's the point of running the ball? What is the point of running the ball if we just like, oh my God. Okay.
I do the impossible, impossible.
what the fuck, bro? I told you, nigga. I'll be back. Yo, thank you for coming out watching the game, bro. This was a good game. Nigga played his ass off, even though he ran the ball 24/7. But I'll be back. Waiting for my next game, next opponent. So I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Hopefully y'all enjoy the stream, enjoy the game. Y'all stay up, be breezy.